All right, what's going on YouTube? What's going on Cowboy Nation? This is Tone Setter Sports Channel. Let's go. Hey, real quick, look, what's the one thing I saw as something that we should be doing going forward in our offensive scheme, game planning. When I took a look back at the game, especially early on when we were still in it and not having to throw just about every play, was the running game. Because, like I'm reiterating over and over again, it's not if you don't have a running game, it doesn't matter how good the running back is, really. And we are not getting those. We have a run game, but we're not breaking for long runs. I mean, Zeke getting about 10 yards, but he got to fight through a lot of traffic, you know what I'm saying, take a lot of hits, you know, and all of that, you know, which I understand that's what he signed up for, you know, and that's what he wanted to get paid for, you know, when his contract wasn't even up yet. He still had 2 years left. And so, with all of that being said, the point that I'm trying to make is, where in the hell's the damn fullback? We're running out of a single back set. Majority of the time, majority of this season. And it's particularly in the last two losses. I mean, really, this whole season we've been running out of a single back set. And it was effective when we played teams that we was more superior than, had more talent, you know what I'm saying, than you know, our first three games. But then when we met up against the Saints and Green Bay, it was a totally different thing, where we didn't have a running game with a very high quality running back. Now, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Hear me good. That goes to show you, if you don't have a running game, it don't matter who's in the backfield. Period. And they have shown that twice, proven that twice. Because Zeke is considered one of the best running backs, or the running back in the league, because of his rushing titles. Well, he's not going to get that rushing title this year the way we're going. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying is this: why aren't they implementing the fullback? Why do we have Olawale sitting on the sideline, and you're not even running out of a fullback set, out of the I formation? You're running out of single back sets with the three wide receivers. You know, we got to do something to get the running game established, because we're going to need to run when we do have the lead, and we're trying to keep a team off our ass from running us down, instead of the opposite, where we needed a running game in the Saints game to get into position to score. We couldn't even we got beat by 4 field goals. We couldn't even get a touchdown to win the damn game. And yet we still had an opportunity to win. Going back to this previous game against Green Bay, we had the ball in our hands to win. And that third interception by Dak was the nail in the coffin. That third interception early in the fourth was the nail in the coffin, because we was driving the ball and he threw that interception. Stop trying to throw the ball just so you get a call. Throw to the right player. Throw to the open player. Forget all of that, because those calls are 50-50. Look at that Anthony Brown situation. Clearly, I don't think that was a pass interference, but by definition, that's what they're going to call, because he didn't turn his head around. But you see, if he had turned his head around, the ball hit him in his back. All he had to do was just turn around. Because see, one thing I know when I played DB was this: if I allowed the man to beat me so that I can get the interception, because I knew that I could cover ground, I knew that I could cover ground, and I knew that if it was the potential that quarterback was going to throw that ball to him. And so by the time I'm catching up, I am looking back and I'm locating the football. That's when I become a receiver. You see, if these guys just turn a lot of these passes, some of these Brown, Wouzier, Byron, that's the only part that's missing out of their game, is that they don't turn around and try to locate the ball to try to make a play, because we desperately need some plays made on defense, because they got diced up Sunday. They got diced up Sunday, for real. A lot of missed tackles. They got diced up in the passing game when Rodgers needed to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? And we're not even gonna talk about the run game, because I don't know what Rod Marinelli's doing. I don't know if it's because it's personnel, because Woods is down and whatnot. But I don't even think it matters if it is Woods, because of the fact that inside running, they killing us, man. Going back to Indianapolis, going back to LA Rams in the second round, going to the New Orleans Saints, and currently Green Bay Packers. That's the blueprint. That's the blueprint to beating us. No, that's the blueprint to keep us off the field offensively, because we moved the ball a lot last Sunday. We moved the ball. Just those key interceptions. And the lack of a running game, because we got down. So we had to pass. Excuse me. I'm always yawning, right? Every time I do a video, I'm yawning. Putting in that work, man. I am putting in that work. Wow. So going forward, we have to avoid the loss. We lose to the Jets. These guys don't prep well enough. Jason Garrett, Kellen Moore, y'all don't prep these guys, get these guys up to beat this competition that deems to be inferior to us. And we lose this going into the bye. We're in some trouble. Not really, but 3-3. I mean, going to the bye at least 4-2. You know what I'm saying? We got to go into this bye at the least 4-2. Why? Because we got another stretch of games that we have to play of formidable foes. We talking about Eagles, because we haven't played them yet, and I think they are first up when we come out of our bye week. You know what I'm saying? We got New England Patriots, we got the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? We got to play all the first round teams in their rightful division from last year. Remember that. We got to play all the top competition. And so this is why this is so important for Jason Garrett, is because every time we end up winning the division and then play and then get that tough schedule the following year, which is this year, okay, is he folds as a coach playing top competition. We always need the softer schedule, and our schedule was soft in the beginning, but it ain't soft no more. I mean, other than the fact that we got Giants again, and Giants second time around could be different because they got a different quarterback. Redskins, we got the Jets. You know, then we're gonna have to play the Buffalo Bills. That's not gonna be an easy team if they keep playing the way they are playing. Oh gosh, y'all get to see this mug face. Ugh. But anyway, but yeah, I don't know what to say with this up and coming game other than the fact that y'all need to get it done. Y'all supposed to beat this team. Beat the damn team. Dak, work back. Continue to work on your mechanics, man. Learn how to lead those balls to your open guy. Don't be anticipating that you're going to get a pass interference call. But so what if you saw it? Just make sure that the ball is catchable and stop forcing that ball. Do the checkdowns, man. And like I said, run the ball, improvise. You know what I'm saying? Create a broken play. Use your feet, because I catch you staring down the field a little too much. And that interception to Cobb, you telegraphed that. They look right. The DB look right at you. You stared your receiver down too long. You holding the ball too long, or they need to shorten the routes. And I said that in my last video. Sometimes, because right now with the offensive line and the situation that we're in, we don't know if Tyron's going to play this week, and we don't know, and we got to stay up to date with what La'el Collins, you know. So therefore, you got to have that timer in your head. Hey, you got to get this ball out, or you're going to have to break. And if they're going to run the same kind of offense that they've been running prior to this week coming, then yeah, you're going to have to break, man. I mean, 2 seconds, that ball isn't off. Run. Get out of the pocket. Get out of the pocket. Get out of the pocket. Look downfield to see if there's anybody open due to your movement. And then if you still have still have some yards in front of you that you can eat up, take it. I don't care if it's 3 yards. As long as it's not the third down, you know what I'm saying? But if it's first and second and we're passing, run the damn ball. If your passing options aren't there quite yet, you just have to finagle that. You just have to finagle through traffic at the offense at the scrimmage, and create some plays with your feet, you know, to get guys open downfield, or to just run, get the yardage, because that's the hidden element of our run game, is that you are a mobile quarterback, and that if not run designs for the quarterback, but the improvisation from the quarterback to extend the play. You know, you get what I'm saying? That's all. Use your mobility to extend the play. When your read options aren't there. Don't get that confused with RPOs. No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about when he's not initially seeing his passing lanes open first, just by being in the pocket, extending the play, and due to that, will maybe open up some pockets when they're playing zone against you. And your accuracy is going to definitely have to be on point when they're playing man-to-man. Okay? We're going to have to see a better performance from everybody. It's not just you, Dak. We got to see a better performance out of that offensive line. Because that's the bloodline. That's what keep this. That is what this team is behind. And they keep failing to mention that, and that's what I'm tired about. The sports media is about, you know, I told you about Zeke. No, it's this offensive line. If they're not run blocking well, Zeke ain't going nowhere fast. They will shut it down, and we will go to passing. And see, that's why you have to be on point at all times, Dak, because passing keeps the running game. Will relieve pressure off the running game if the passing game is going well. And it does seem like they're becoming more pass happy, because they're running out of single back set. That complements the pass. The run is secondary. So that's what they're trying to do. then they need to do something to improve that, because I tell you what, Peyton Manning really didn't win those Super Bowl until they started running out a fullback set. They started developing more of a running game and cut down all those pass yards, because Peyton Manning for years ran out of a single back set. And we're gonna need that running game going deeper into this season, because it's gonna be even more challenging. It's going to be even more challenging for the teams that we have to face. If not, Garrett, this will be another down year for you. I don't care if it's 9-7. I don't care if it's 9-7. 9-7 might keep us out of the playoffs. 10-6, yeah, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But it'll be a wild card, but it'll be up to a few other teams that we would have to depend on to lose or win. You know, you get what I'm saying. So, with that being said, I'm looking forward to week 6. We're gonna beat them Jets. Dallas Cowboys. Let's go. Stone Set Sports Channel. Peace. I'm out.